If you get caught scrolling in the morning, it's super easy to scroll for the entire day. But if we were to do something, which I'm going to share with you, this one simple thing that you can do in your morning, then you actually won't scroll for the entire day. In fact, it'll actually be difficult for you to scroll. And a little about me first. I'm Anthony, and I've been a procrastination coach for the past year. In that time, I've helped multiple people such as these. I can help you quit your scrolling addiction just as I helped other people. So reverse time to 2 years ago, when the very first thing that I would do once I woke up, it wasn't even getting out of bed. It was rolling out of bed and immediately reaching for my iPad. Because back then I was an iPad kid. I would be on YouTube all day, 8 to 12 hours a day, every single day. I probably spent thousands of hours just on YouTube. And it's sad to think, because around that time I actually did want to be productive. I actually did want to do stuff. I had goals. But because I was scrolling, I couldn't do anything. I couldn't be productive because I was scrolling. And so, I had to work through that, I had to stop that. But even then, a year later, so this was a year ago for me, the very first thing that I would do, instead of even recording a video, I'd started making YouTube videos and helping other people. Even then, the very first thing I would do is I would boot up my computer and I would scroll on my computer instead. You see, the problem was that I kept getting urges. It's easy to say, oh, just don't go for your phone in the morning. Don't open up your computer in the morning. But in practice, it's very difficult to do, because you probably know this as well. You just get these urges. Like, it's almost like an impulsive desire just to open up your phone, just to check your notifications. But the moment that you do, you get trapped. That's what's so awful about scrolling. And so around that time, a year ago, I was so fed up. Like, I was honestly pissed off about the fact that I couldn't even be productive for an hour or two in the morning. It pissed me off so much. And so the thing that I did, which I would recommend you to do, this is the whole thesis of this video. You should meditate. But I have a pro tip for you here. If you were to start meditating, which I'm going to explain to you, do it in the morning. So meditation is essentially where you just sit there and follow your breath. That simple. When you get a random thought, the goal isn't to try to fight it at all. You just accept it and then you move back to your breath. But here, this is where it gets super interesting. When you do this kind of meditation where you keep going back to your breath, you're training your brain to stay focused. It's essentially the exact opposite of scrolling, which when you're scrolling, you're training your brain to be everywhere, all over the place. That's why people get ADHD symptoms from scrolling. Isn't that crazy, right? Now, the reason why it's so powerful in the morning is that it gets rid of these urges, it gets rid of these desires. And guess what? That effect lasts. So let's say just before I recorded this video, I meditated for 17 minutes. Just by sitting down for 17 minutes, now for the next 4 hours, I'm going to be insanely productive. Right? It feels like it's a big time waste, just sitting there for 20 minutes. But if you were to save an hour or 2 or 5 from scrolling, it's a worthy trade-off, right? You're trading a little bit of time to save a bunch of time from scrolling. That's the trade-off you can make every single time that you meditate. And again, I want you to start slow. There's an app you can download called Medito, which is super helpful. It's how I got into meditating as well. And I said I meditated for almost 20 minutes earlier today, but you don't have to do all that much. Even just sitting down for a minute, one single minute, 60 seconds is more than enough. Just by itself, you're training your brain to focus, which is so powerful nowadays. When every company and everyone is vying for your attention, they're literally fighting for it, billions of dollars on the line. Just the simple act and practice of focus is super powerful. Go ahead and meditate. And the pro tip here is to meditate in the morning. Train your brain to focus in the morning so that for the rest of the day, you just have, let's say, half as many urges as you would before. You are going to be 2 times more productive just because you sit down for a few minutes. You're welcome. And if you want more tips and tricks like this to help you stop scrolling, I can help you personally. As I mentioned, I do procrastination coaching, and specifically, I help people end their scrolling addiction. If you want to get personal help and also get there faster with less pain than I did, I spent 2 years getting to the point where I am now. If you want to get there as quickly as possible and with less ruts, with less mistakes, then you can actually get a free consultation with me. I can just help you set up an action plan and get you started on the right track. If that sounds like you're interested in that, then you should go ahead and click the link in the description now.